So Zabit Magomedsharipov just pulled the biggest move on Calvin Kattar in MMA history. Okay? I've never seen finesse like this. Alright? What a genius he is. He truly is a young Abe Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? Zabit Magomedsharipov versus Calvin Kattar was supposed to take place at UFC Boston. Zabit was pulled off the card for no apparent reason. When I first heard that, he was pulled off the card for no apparent reason. Now he's back on for UFC Moscow and, oh, I'm okay for Moscow. You know what I'm saying? When I first hear someone gets pulled off the card for no reason, I immediately click to USADA. Okay? I immediately click to USADA because when someone doesn't give a statement like, oh, I'm injured, or oh, it's because of this, or oh, I'm not going to be ready for then, I think straight away, you've been caught. You've been caught or there's something in your test. You know, there's something in your supplement. We're going to have to go through it and he won't see him for another 6 months. So I was really angry last night when I heard that because I was like, fuck, we ain't going to see Zabit for another 6 months if it's a tainted supplement. You know what I'm saying? But now it's back on for Moscow. Has Zabit, there's no way he's injured for next month, but not in 6 weeks. There's no way he's injured, oh, I'm injured for 4 weeks, but in 6 weeks I'm good. There's no way that's what's happening. I feel like Zabit may have just pulled the biggest boss move in all of history. Zabit was going into Boston, okay, to take on the Boston finisher in Calvin Kattar, the hometown guy, all the hype riding behind him. You know what I'm saying? Now he's got himself swapped over to UFC Moscow for no reason. Literally for no reason. What injury is going to be okay in 6 weeks but not 4? What injury means you have to pull out 4 weeks before a fight? It's not like he was like had a bruise or had like something that was annoying him a little bit, like a bruised thumb, a bruised rib, something that was really annoying him, you know, maybe a scratch, maybe a little bit of a cut. That's going to be like, there's no way in 4 weeks, oh, it's not going to heal in 4 weeks, I'll have to call it off. I feel like Zabit has maybe started a trend, and I wouldn't be surprised if we've seen this more often, because now it's in his home turf. It's in Russia. And there was no reason for him pulling out, and I feel like I just have to give him credit here. Well done, Zabit. Well done. Your voice and the way you speak English makes me think you're silly, but I mean, apparently he's the biggest genius in the entire fight game, because Calvin Kattar was all stoked and hyped up to be defending his not defending his belt, to be fighting in his hometown, Boston. Got all his guys there. Yeah, I'm going to beat this guy. It's going to be a massive upset. Oh, it's in Moscow. Why? Because fucking Zabit said so. Okay? He said, no, I'm not going to be good in 4 weeks. I'm going to pull out from the card and we'll see what happens. Can you make Moscow in 2 weeks after that? I sure can, because there's nothing fucking wrong with me. And I've just finessed everyone. And I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more of this in the UFC. First of all, outside of actually Zabit being an absolute genius, and he wins now. He wins now against Kattar. I was going to pick Kattar for an upset, but now my bias has been swayed. I'm on Team Zabit here, okay? But UFC Boston's taken a big hit. Weidman versus Reyes alone, to me, isn't enough to sell a card. Okay? I like Weidman. He's coming off a loss. Before that, he was coming off a loss. He's lost a fucking lot as Weidman, and he's lost a lot of hype and steam. Yes, he's going to be the somewhat hometown guy against fucking Reyes, even though Reyes is American. I don't even understand what's going to go on, but that is not a fight enough to sell a fight night for me, especially on big ESPN. Don't you dare disrespect us with that. So we need to find a replacement real kick. And if it's fucking waking up Donald Cerrone and drifting him into that fucking event against like fucking BJ Penn, make it happen. Okay? Cerrone versus BJ Penn. I don't know what's going to happen. We need something on that card because it's now looking fucking empty. It was an empty card without Zabit. Well, with Zabit versus Kattar. It was an empty card. But now it's gone. We need something else on there, but UFC Moscow is looking nice. Especially if you slide a little bit of Kevin Lee versus Islam Makhachev on there. Good lord. That's a fucking card. See you later. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.